How are your lips?
Oh, sore. $5, darling. There's a line back there. Come on, $5.
What?
There's a line waiting. You gives me 5 times 5. Okay. Thank you.
I got more important work for you right now. Come on.
Oh.
Sorry about
Amy, would you take over, please?
Sure.
Thanks. I got chicken over here waiting for me. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry it took so long.
Well, you didn't miss very much.
How's the chicken?
Did I get Ray, the mayor's speech, Luke's speech?
Luke's speech. Oh, my
Three
goodness.
hot dogs?
Speech.
I would like to have Alan get back here. He could enjoy some of the fun. Would you excuse me, please?
Certainly not.
Thank you.
What's that?
What's this about kidnappers?
Jimmy Lee, I asked him not to tell you anything.
Never mind that. He said you got a note this morning, some kind of threat.
Alan, it's nothing for you to worry about. I'm having a security system installed.
Well, what happened?
Someone slipped this under my door this morning.
If this is serious, we're going to the police.
You really think that's necessary?
Who was it addressed to?
Resident. It seems like some kind of warning.
It's not a warning. It's a threat. I want Scorpio to have a look at this.
Alan, are you sure?
I'm sure, all right. I'm sure that this is some kind of threat, and I want it investigated.
Okay, if you insist.
Were you planning on going to the picnic?
No, actually, I wasn't. I didn't want to bring Jason and make you uncomfortable, and now with this threat,
Yeah, you're right. Best thing to do is keep him away from crowds. It's very good thinking. Thanks, Heather.
You know how much I care about Jason and his welfare.
You've been very conscientious, Heather, and I've really got to tell you, Jason is very, very lucky to have you.
Well, we all have our responsibilities.
Yes, we do. And I've got to get back to the picnic.
So soon?
Well, you seem to have everything in hand here.
Well, I just thought as long as you were here, you'd like to see Jason. I know he'd love to see you.
Well, I guess a couple of minutes won't matter. Sure.
All right, he's upstairs. Where do you see the little toy car I got him? It's great. He just loves it. He plays with it all over the house.
Last chance at these low prices. Last chance at the bargain prices. Last chance.
Make sure everybody gets one. Make sure everybody gets one.
How about kids and then people don't have cars?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I want these things plastered all over walls, windows, lunch boxes.
Lunch boxes.
Lunch boxes, not lunch bags. The more people see it, the more it'll stick in their mind.
Well, the first stop is my own bumper.
But come on, I'll help you put it on.
Okay. I like that. Let's go, Spencer. I want to talk to you. You talk to my press secretary. I want to talk to you right now. I'm sorry, man. Later, okay? Later. Come on, you haven't been elected yet. Let's go. Excuse me, I got an angry constituent here. Hey, where do you get off, man? These yokels around here may buy this Robin Hood Act, but I sure as hell don't. What act? You've always thought of me as a member of the Hood family, haven't you? You know you're a fool, Spencer. But there's no way that you're gonna touch my condo project. Nobody is turning that into a low housing project. You got that? We'll see, Scott. You got no right. Oh, and you do. I own the land. You stole that land, Baldwin. You may have all the papers and all the contracts, but you ripped that land off people that you could take advantage of. Now I'm gonna take it back. And that goes for the expo land, too, huh? It belongs to the people. It belongs to me, man. I made a deal with the government. When the expo's over, I get the buildings. You know, I hate to be redundant, but then I hate to talk to you under any circumstances. I'm taking it back. Hey, what is it with you? Why do you always have it out for me? Is this some kind of carryover from the past? You know, I thought you'd think that. Well, is it? No. No, it isn't. You know what it is, Scott? I detest slimy little worms who get rich by throwing poor people out of the last neighborhood they can afford. Yeah, well, when did you become such a good Samaritan, Spencer? I always thought you were out for a buck. Oh, wait a minute. That's what it is, right? You want a piece of the action. Well, why didn't you say so, man? How much do you want? I've greased sleazier palms before. I'll bet. Where you going? This conversation is over, Scott. Take your hand off. Let me tell you something right now. You're not gonna win this time. I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you dead in your tracks.
Luke, let it go.
Hey, darling. I'm gonna enjoy this one.
It's all yours.
I'll be right back.
All right, listen, whose side are you on? Mine, his, whose? This guy's trying to ruin us.
Oh, wait a minute. Just cool down. Nobody's trying to ruin anybody.
Yeah, well, that's the way it looks to me. Did you listen to his speech? If he gets elected, he's gonna take everything away from us.
How do you figure that?
You heard what he said about the low-income housing.
Yeah, I heard what he said, but I know this. It's better to be best buddies with the mayor than to worry about a little low-income housing.
Yeah, well, what about the expo buildings? He's got his eye on that, too.
Yeah, well, that's your problem, not mine.
No, that is both of our problems.
No, only if you want to make it that way, which I have no intention of doing. Now, I'm telling you, you do a favor for a politician. From my long experience, you're going to get a better favor in return.
Yeah, well, I don't think Spencer is a politician.
Well, he is now, and if you're smart, you're going to back him. Because he's a winner. And you should back a winner and not fight a winner.
Now, the trouble is, Brock, I don't think Spencer is a winner.
It's called a bandwagon, chum. You ought to climb aboard or you get left behind. It's your choice.
Any comment for the press, Mr. Commissioner?
Oh, I assume you're referring to Mr. Spencer's candidacy, of course.
General consensus has it that it was an impressive speech.
Well, general consensus would have to be right, wouldn't it?
You're saying you agree with his opinions?
I agree with the fact that the waterfront needs low-income housing. It's his methods I question.
I don't recall him mentioning any method.
Curious, wouldn't you say?
I don't know. Politicians are always the first to bring up problems and the last ones to offer any solutions.
Unless, of course, they're using the issue to cover up another problem.
I'll take a shot in the dark and say you're referring to this legalized gambling issue.
We all know how much Spencer has at stake there. Now, in my opinion, of course, he's only running for office to assure that the referendum goes through.
May I quote you on that?
Be my guest.
Mrs. Scorpio, do you have anything to add?
I support my husband's position in all matters. Now, excuse me.
Certainly.
Sally? Sally, I didn't come with this bag.
Thank you. Very kind.
Anything for a vote?
Yeah.
This treasure hunt is exhausting. Now I see why nobody goes on the treasure hunt.
You have been gone an awfully long time.
Have a bit of wine. There's still a bit left in the bottle.
No, that's all right. I have to go back. Do you know where Grant is?
I thought he was with you.
Well, that's strange. I thought he was with you.
Well, at least I know where Ellen is.
When's the last time you saw him?
When he suggested we go join this treasure hunt. We went into the woods, split up, and I lost him.
I don't suppose he's really lost.
Ah, maybe the birds ate all the breadcrumbs.
Yeah. Well, I am going to go back and find him.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Good luck.
Sorry I'm late, Gregory.
What took so long? When we said 3 o'clock, we meant it, Grant.
Hey, Natalie, you're lucky I got here at all. I took a hell of a risk leaving the picnic so early. If it hadn't been for the treasure hunt game, I'd probably still be there.
Grant, I don't think you understand. None of us have extra time. We have all given excuses. Gregory and I have to get back to our covers just as quickly as you do.
Be quiet, both of you. This arguing only wastes more time, and we still have to work out the details.
Is this to be a permanent meeting place?
I've checked it out. It should be perfect. I'm renting this practice room every day from noon till 3. I'll be here at that time and that time only.
And if we need to speak with you?
Then you come to the casino. If you want a meeting, you come up to the piano, you put $1 in the brandy glass. Now, if I play this song. That means it's safe to meet, but if I play this one, that means danger under no circumstances are we to meet. Now, is that understood?
Yes.
Do you have the song memorized?
They're different enough. That won't be a problem.
How much time do we have?
Not a lot, I'm afraid. I'm sure that all the testing's going to be completed this Thursday.
I'll have a courier standing by. But since I cannot get any information out of our agents in Washington, I need you, Grant, to get that WSB pickup time from Gerald so you can get in and get it before he does.
I'll try my best.
You'll do better than that. Do you have the code?
Well, I've got the first 2 numbers. 7 and 4. All I've got to do are get the next 2, and I'm in.
And I'm standing by with the alibi.
Well, you've done fairly well until now. As I see it, we have 4 steps left to successfully complete this mission. 1, of course, we break the code and get into the lab. 2, we have to make sure those tests are complete and successful. 3, we have to have an airtight alibi for him. We don't want any suspicion falling on Grant.
Good.
4th, we get the courier in place so we can deliver the disc.
The time frame?
Assuming everything goes well, you mean?
Yes.
Well, if it goes well, then we deliver the disc to the DVX by the end of the week.
It's all right, Alan. I'll get it. You just stay with the baby.
Hey, I'm glad you're here.
Don't you ever wait for anyone to invite you in?
Come on, don't throw me out, all right? Not today. Not after everything I've been through.
What's wrong? Brock leaning on you again?
I don't want to talk about it.
Scotty, you come barging in here without an invitation, and now you don't want to talk about it.
Let's go to the park, okay? Let's find a place, shade, sit down. Let's talk about us.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I miss you, Heather. I'm lonely, you know?
Come on. You lonely. Last of the great loners.
Yeah.
Well, then, why don't you go down to the waterfront and find yourself a girl? There's plenty of them down there. I'm sure she can give you whatever it is you're really missing.
Hey, come on, all right? I want us to get back together again. I'll do whatever you want. I'll grow my beard back. Is that what you want?
No, Scotty. You look better without it.
Good. Let's go to the picnic then, huh?
No, I have other things to do.
What's more important than us?
Us?
Haven't you heard a word I said?
Scotty, I'm going to stay here and take care of the baby.
The baby, huh?
That's right.
Good. Why don't you and the baby have a good time?
Who was that?
Oh, just some door-to-door salesman.
What was he selling?
I don't know. I didn't bother to find out.
You're going to have to be very careful who you open the door to from now on, Heather.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't even think about it. I'll be more careful.
I hate the idea of you living here alone.
Well, I think we'll be fine once the security system gets installed.
That child means so much to me, I can't tell you.
I know he does, Alan. He means a lot to me, too. And believe me, as long as I'm around, nothing will happen to Jason.
I'm sure. That's strange. I've just had the most sudden impulse to kiss you. A friendly kiss, I mean, just a peck.
On the cheek would be all right.
I think we better leave it at a handshake. I really appreciate everything that you've done, and I've got to go back to the picnic. Thanks again.
Dolly, what's wrong? Did you have any takers? Oh, wait. Try this. Hey, Dan. What's the matter? Don't you want a kiss? Oh, my goodness. You're too cheap. That's it. You're too cheap. Maybe you just don't have what it takes anymore. Is that it?
Oh, beg your pardon. Here's my 50 cents.
Oh, for you, handsome, it's $1. Put your money right in this pot.
Whoa, I'll take some of that.
Ah, marvelous. Here.
Come on, honey, knock my socks off.
Wonderful. Go. See, darling, confidence. It's the name of the game. Step right up. Your attitude has noticeably darkened.
I want to go home.
Well, the Hardys were just talking about the same thing.
We'll invite them over to our house.
Here they come. Why don't you? Hello.
We're open.
Yeah.
All right, hey, listen, we were just talking about all of us going over to our house. You guys want to join us? And I guess Tommy can come along, too.
Oh, I think that's a wonderful idea. What do you think?
Tommy, come on, son.
Already?
Yeah, the Webbers have invited us over for a while.
Yeah. Come on. We're all going. Well, I guess I better go collect hot lips. Well,
Guess I better go.
yeah, sure. Have a good time.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, all right.
Looking for something to do?
Anything.
Let's
get out of
go.
here. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much.
By the way, come by my office first thing. I think we may have an opening since the last time you and I spoke.
Oh, really? That's great. I will stop by. Thank you.
I'll see you then.
All right.
Bye-bye. Excuse me. So you're being propositioned again.
Yes, but this one is for a job. Excuse me.
One more for the road. Oh, no onions, please. Thank you. Speaking of onions, when did you start eating onions?
You want to rub it?
with lots of onions.
Luke, thank you, love.
How do I get a dog for the road?
I'll go with you.
Okay.
It is that time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Be seeing you.
You are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Well, now there's a coincidence. I've been looking for you.
I lost you in the woods.
I know.
Where did you go? I've looked absolutely everywhere.
I came right back here, Grant.
Oh, thank goodness you're all right. I was so afraid something might have happened to you.
I'm fine.
But you are all right. Darling, where is everyone?
Everyone's gone, Grant. This picnic has been over for a half an hour.
Oh, no. Oh. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't realize how late it was. All I really care about is that you're safe. And you are safe.
They're really something, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Let me assure you, you're not going to get the same welcome from me. Where have you been?
What are you talking about? I was checking on Jason. He's in this isolated cottage with Heather. There's a kidnapping threat. I had to make sure that they were all right, didn't I? Thank God they're safe.
I don't understand you. I really don't understand you.
What is there to understand, Monica? Please tell me. You can't stand the sight of Jason. So
now, wait a minute.
Don't
that is not...
tell me to wait a minute. The bottom line is that he is my son. And I care about him, and I worry about him, and nothing's going to stop me from doing that.
Okay, fine, Buster. You worry about him. You care about him. You save him from kidnappers. All I want to know is that he does not come into my house.
Who said I was going to bring him into the house?
That was coming next.
How do you know that?
Very simple. You said one word. You said that Jason was isolated in a cottage.
He is, Monica.
No, he isn't, Alan. There are neighbors all around. They are all within spitting distance.
Not the point.
You're right. You are absolutely right. That isn't the point. Shh. The point is, Alan, you are going to find a reason, any reason, I don't know when, you're going to find some reason to bring that child into what do you want to call it? The fortress known as the Quartermain Mansion.
Let me make you a promise. I will not bring that child, my child, into your house, okay?
Why don't we just go on back to the fortress? Coming.
Quite a day, huh?
No kidding, but I think everybody had a great time.
That was obvious. I think we gobbled up 30 pounds of hot dogs.
Marty, I paid the bill.
Well, at least it was a great send-off for Luke's campaign, right?
That it was.
Hey, does anybody want anything to eat? Yeah, I'll have some ice cream with it. Are you kidding me? Okay. I'm hungry. I'm sorry.
We'll give her a hand.
Well, how come?
Because it's the polite thing to do.
Okay.
I'll come with you.
So, what do you think about your first day on the campaign trail?
Well, it was long.
Yeah, well, it's going to get longer because I got a full schedule planned for you.
All right.
I tell you, I'm pushed. I got to get home. I will see you later, Rusty.
Oh.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I'll see you. Good work.
Thank you.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Listen, you put these on the lunch boxes, remember?
We got it on the lunch box.
Bye. Thank you. You sure look like you're having a good time today. Not really. What, you don't like Tommy? Oh, he's okay.
It's just not Blackie.
Yeah, not ever. Is it okay if I just eat this in my room? Sure. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Okay. I had fun today.
Oh, long day.
Yeah. But fun.
Yeah. Say, what do you think about Luke running for mayor?
Well, I tell you, I sure liked what he had to say today. How about you?
Oh, I think Luke is terrific. It's this Brock character I wonder about. Seems to be the manipulator type.
Well, if that's the case, he'll learn his lesson with Luke. How about some tea?
Read my mind.
So now tell me the truth, Barbara Jean. How are you going to feel being sister of the mayor?
Terrific. It's the trip to the top that's tough. Beware of Scotty Baldwin. He's very upset.
Oh, come on. I've handled him before.
Yeah, well, you just remember, though, he's got everything tied up in this deal, including Heather.
Who cares?
He's a very powerful man now, Luke, and he's got money to back it up.
His money and his power both come from dirty tricks, and don't you ever forget that I'm not above a dirty trick if necessary. Besides, I got friends on my side, don't I?
You got all your friends on your side, my dear.
There you go.
I think you're going to find out who your friends are real fast.
I think so, too. Be that as it may, let's get on with it. I'd like to read that head count. I really would.
Chaperones Janet on a date she'll never forget on Three's Company. Thursday, The Last Ninja.